Good evening. We're here at Jay Doyle Field for East Brunswick's third game of the season. They'll be taking on the Warriors from Franklin. We're watching the coin toss here. East Brunswick comes into the contest 0-2, Franklin at 1-1.
Important game for both teams. We got to get on the win column. And they want to continue their winning ways. They've got their quarterback back, who's a stellar athlete, good quarterback. So we're going to have to do a couple things to try to control him. But it's I'd like to say it's a toss-up, but I think we got to play a pretty clean game.
I think so, yeah.
Reduce the penalties and, of course, no turnovers.
Yeah, and I think, listen, East Brunswick lost the close one, game one, South Plain Field. I thought the defense overall played really well. If you look at the whole game, maybe, they needed that stop at the end.
Right.
Offense struggled a little bit, some turnovers, some penalties. Obviously, the broadcast we talked about, special teams had a tough game, and then another, winnable game against Hamilton West, which actually they played, and then some weather, and then they had to finish the game Monday, lost a close one. So two close losses. Franklin coming off a close win, and if you look last year, East Brunswick lost 34-0 to Franklin, and they do have some of those players back, and like you talked about, I think the quarterback, Caddy, who's a really good player, elusive. So defense has to be sharp, and I just think offensively they've got to take care of the ball, be a little bit more efficient, and put some. They're going to have to put a few points on the board here.
Right. I remember him. He's only a junior. I remember him last year as a sophomore. Really made some noise. Well, the Bears, as you see, will be kicking off.
And this is Owen Kim for the Bears. Number 6, he kicks it down to about, it's going to bounce one time. It's going to be taken by about the 10-yard line here. Good coverage there by the Bears. So that's a good start.
Franklin.
And that was number 8. That was Kawhi Dubem.
Spoke to the coach
Dubem Klam,
through the internet. Had a good week of practice. The spirit is still up there for the kids. Made a little couple adjustments with personnel. And their key, as everyone is saying, is they've got to control that quarterback.
And here is Janad Cady here. Takes it from the shotgun out to his right.
Pretty good coverage.
Really
there.
good. Listen, and they got a tackle in space today. And that was Michael Rogers, number 5. So, they're letting the ball in front of them, and then obviously the yards after catch and have to corral these receivers here.
Well, both guys conversed on them pretty
I think just an equipment timeout here by the refs, letting number 64 go out and have someone come in for him here.
So they actually lost the yardage on that. No, they didn't.
Yeah, they lost about 3 yards on the play, so
right.
it's going to be 2nd and 13.
We're playing man-to-man on the defensive backfield.
And this is the contain element. Great! What a great job by the quarterback.
Nice catch. I know you're partial to the quarterbacks. How about the receiver came back for the ball.
Yep.
Caught the ball with his hands.
Yep, that was Ramel Barr. And, a lot of young quarterbacks, high school quarterbacks, he gets out running. You're going to run, but he kept his eyes down the field and going to his left, too, throwing across his body a little bit. That impressed me right there.
Program says he's 6 foot. I don't know. He looks a lot bigger than that from here.
His timeout, another equipment. One guy that's not in the Bears lineup today is number 5, Sean Nieves. He'll be back next week. That hurts them. And that's going to be up the middle. Going to get a good amount of yards there before the Bears corral them. That was Michael Rogers, looked like, again, up the middle for about 5.
I like this. Look at this. No huddle.
Yeah, I like the tempo. I like to.
Well, someone told me that they're very athletic, and that's what you want to do, is you want to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
He's got him down the seam. He's got behind the defense there. And that's going to be a TD.
Flags. I'm looking for
nope, nothing. Nope.
Yeah, I think we're trying to play man there early.
9 yards and touchdown. Warriors.
That's a nice throw.
Really, right in stride. He didn't have to break stride, and if he did, he might have been caught there. But that was Tamir Glover.
You see this unique extra point formation. Not sure why coaches do that. But it's
a read here. And if they see with the numbers, they're going to go for 2, and that's what they did. So I guess they look at the sideline, see the formation, see where the Bears put people.
I was actually being sarcastic with that comment.
I didn't catch on.
But I mean, what's your thought about calling a timeout if you're not ready for it the first time you saw it? But obviously it looked like we were ready, so we must have seen it on film.
Yeah, I would think they would see it. And I said this many broadcasts. I'm always good first half, typically. Not that you just want to use it for any reason, but if you're going to use your timeouts in the first half, I'm good with that. Second half, especially a close game, I like holding on to those timeouts if you can. But I'm sure, like you said, they've seen it. Listen, practices and stuff, you go over a lot of stuff with those special teams. I'm sure they have.
But when you have was that the quarterback in there? Was he holding?
Yes, I believe so.
That's not a bad thing. You got him reading. You got him catching the ball. You know.
Yeah, and listen, I would think about even high school football. Like, I'm sure the quarterback can kick the ball. Why not have him back as your punter? He's going to do almost as good as other guys, and then you have that. You're always worried, is he going to run or he can make a play with his feet?
That's a pretty good strategy, having him back there as a holder.
Yep. All right, a low liner here from about the Bears' 13-yard line here.
Charleston. Ooh,
bounced off. Moving. Hold on to that ball. That was number 18, George Quillis.
No, it wasn't Charleston. It's only a sophomore. Good
and
job, George.
I like that he went north and south, got the yards. I just hold on to that football. And there was a hold there. So it's going to go from the 33 to the 23-yard line here. All right, and the Bears are going to start at their own 23. And we got number 10.
Got a slot to the left.
Yep. Sean Christie is going to start under center here. We got Franklin and Quillis on the left-hand side here. We got Charleston in the backfield. He wants Franklin to switch sides here.
We got a four-man front.
Number 8 here. Yep.
They're big. Are they big?
He drew the guy with that hard count there, so that's going to be 5. DN number 53 offsides, but I was just saying Noah DeJesus had a nice game in the second half on offense, the game we were here, and had a really nice game for the Bears. Last game had 2 touchdown receptions. Yep. Yes. He's also been really good defensively as well. So he's a guy I'm sure that Franklin's going to be keying on, but someone that, Sean Christie in his second year as a starter as quarterback is, I'm sure, going to look his way. A lot of movement here. So we got Franklin and Quillis down on the left-hand side. Now they're saying come on this side. Yeah, this is
I don't know if it's trying to confuse them or we confuse them
we're confused. Although the Warriors won offsides last.
All right.
And just hold on to
Got it
that ball
first.
with 2 hands, though.
Got it first.
Yep. And that's George Quillis on the speed sweep there. He did a good job of cutting up. I just want him to hold when he starts getting some contact,
Right.
get that second hand on the ball. Plus, he's a smaller guy. But good. East Brunswick gets a first down. And I'm sure East Brunswick would like to, take some time off the clock, keep their
right.
defense on the field, methodically kind of go down the field, obviously secure the ball. We got Mark Ruiz up on top. We got Franklin and
they're
Marquez down here.
Man-to-man on the
Yep.
receivers.
Marquez in motion. Christie's going to keep it.
Oh, he's getting some nice yardage.
Yep.
At least 5.
Yeah, we'll say 6 on the play. We'll say a little bit past the 40-yard line. We'll say a second and a long 4. Offensive line for the Bears is doing a nice job. We got number 78, Anthony Toludo, left tackle. Number 71, Luis Rivera Vasquez. Number 65, Jared Scudney as the center. Another sweep.
Ooh.
Yep.
I thought it was pretty good faking, and because it faked me. Not that that's hard, but it didn't do anything to Franklin. But I thought we had pretty good faking on there. 3rd and 5. Now we don't have to get a 20-yard touchdown pass here. We just need a 6-yard pass, 5-yard pass.
Right side of the line for the Bears, number 52, Louis Schwal, and number 70, Jock Boom Boom Johnson.
So we got Noah way out split here. Just a slant over the middle is all I want.
And Christie hard count from the shotgun. Little
Oh,
high.
boy.
Look at this, though.
Better to be lucky than good. Hey,
Yep. Hey, listen.
you never know. I would take it.
First down.
All right, so Bears putting together a nice little drive. They started at their own 23. They're into Franklin territory now.
George is back in, running back.
Okay, official timeout here.
Officials timeout.
All right, here we go. I think they were just getting the chains situated over there.
It's interesting. You can't see it, but we see our kicker warming up and the police officer next to him. George Martin, the officer there, was a kicker for us in 77, 78, 79. Plays kicker.
Pretty good penetration there. Not much that Charleston could do, maybe a yard. I always think of George.
I'm a wealth of
Yeah.
trivia information, but George was a straight-on kicker for us.
George Martin, I always think of football, I believe,
Yeah.
the Giants, right?
Nah,
The D lineman for the Giants.
they were both
They're good.
linemen, but one's
Yeah.
a little more skilled, I think.
All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 9.
No need to panic.
Nope. And we got Christie in the shotgun with Charleston next to him. Marquez in motion. He's going to fake. Nope, he's going to give it to him. All right, decent gain. It makes it more manageable. Plus, you're starting to get close to the territory where it might be 4-down territory.
Correct.
You're right at the 41.
And you know they're already thinking about that right now.
And you know what? This could change your play call, right? In terms of we don't necessarily need to get the first down, but let's, get a little bit close. There he is.
Okay,
Look at the cameraman. I think Paul up top there. We got Connor down on the field, the MVP down there. All right, third in long six.
Yeah, up top, we got one-on-one on there, the slant.
Yep, that's Ezra Franklin up top. And he did. They should give him forward progress a yard or two at least.
Yeah, he came back for the ball. I think Franklin played that smart. They were going to give him that up front.
So maybe gave him a yard or two. So maybe it's now a 4th and 5. Has to get the ball just past the 35-yard line.
Okay, are we going to try to draw him off? No, we're going for it. Because draw him off it'll be close if it's a first down, right?
I guess if the nose is on the 40, it would be short.
If the yard markers are close.
Yeah. All right, we got De Jesus left end here. There he goes. He's looking for him. Under. That's caught. That's a good catch. He did a nice job of getting his hands underneath it. And they've done that a couple times. The last game we were here, they got all the action and all the receivers on the right side. De Jesus down in the stance on the left, and he kind of sneaks out and then made a nice play. So converting on third downs, keeping the drive alive.
Nice play, nice pass.
All right, so here we go. Bears driving here. Christie in the shotgun. Got Charleston next to him. Got Marquez in motion. He's going to keep it. Good read by Sean. Just simple. Simple football here. Good
fake.
Good fake. Getting north and south. Getting as much as he can.
Good job up front with the linemen.
Yep, the linemen are doing a good job. There's definitely some lanes there. All right, so
is that 3 minutes left? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Boy, this quarter is flying, isn't it?
Well, listen, the Warriors scored with 10:24 left, so the Bears got the ball back. They've had the ball for right at 7 minutes right now. So that's kind of the recipe, I think, for them. Speed sweep again. Hold two hands.
Look at this.
Hold on to that ball.
What happened?
He took the ball. He ripped the ball out of his hands.
Jimmy Varick did that against North Brunswick in the fourth quarter of a game, probably in.
I remember it.
I'll never forget.
Well, it was before me, but I was, kind of getting up to the age where I almost was playing. I think it was maybe 93-ish.
I remember it was over there.
92, 93, right before he's a few years older than me. And that I was saying that with number 18 a little bit, being a little bit smaller, guys going after the ball the way he's holding it with one arm. When you start getting people around you.
Right, and you're swinging them. That's pretty good that you picked that up.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah. All right, here goes Franklin, and he's got him.
Again.
Oh, pretty nice move there, number 4, and a good stiff arm.
I think their game is attacking our D-backs over the middle.
That was Cameron Byram, who's only a sophomore. 6'1", good size, good move, good speed, good stiff arm. And quarterback just looks really comfortable out there, too. Need to definitely get a little pressure on him. There we go. There we go. Now got to make the tackle. Okay, good tackle there by Charleston.
Yeah, hold on.
Listen,
his number 5 is 6 foot 205.
And that was Noah De Jesus. You see him coming back into the Bear. He put the pressure on him, got him to get rid of it, and then you got to count on the Bears to make those open field tackles. Nice job there by Charleston. All right. We got Katie back in shotgun. He's going to hand it off up the middle. He's got a lot of room here. Wow. A lot of space up that middle.
Interesting alignment there. They had a lineman, number 54, almost in the backfield.
Almost like a lead back?
Yeah. I mean, I know he's big, but he was left tackle, but I thought you had to have so many people on the line of scrimmage.
And that was number 5, Michael Rogers. Nice tackle by number 12 for the Bears, Hussein Chitawala.
Okay.
He's their safety there. Actually counts as a little pass there. It went forward to number 7. And they're good. Listen, they're good. They get in some space here. They get them the ball. It's they're athletic. They can run. They can cut. And they got a number of guys here. Number 7, Amir Glover, look good. They have a lot of weapons here, and they have a good quarterback.
Quarterback's calling the play from right there.
Now you got to watch with his legs here too. They could spread him out and have a little quarterback draw. I like in these situations. Let's see what they do.
Listening to you.
Yeah. Listen, a guy like that, it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, listen, it's over with, but you have a good drive. The Bears are in business. They're driving, and they don't have, listen, let's be honest, overall,
talent-wise,
in terms of the long plays, the big play capability, they're not going to do that as much as a Franklin team. So
okay, Franklin, they're calling a timeout here.
I think there's another equipment thing. I'm pretty sure. So they I think said he has to come out for some equipment. This is about the 3rd time, I think.
Or you can call it timeout, or is that a pro or college thing? I don't know. Too many rules.
All right, they're going to do a read again and decide.
Oh, boy.
Might have been a hold there by 13. Looked like you got the outside a little bit of Charleston. The guy was right there, so obviously they didn't think so. But it looked like his hands were kind of on the outside, holding him there a little bit. And I guess they see the numbers there, and they say if it's this numbers or whatever, we're going to go. I thought maybe East Brunswick could bring a guy or
bring someone else,
you know. But listen, we knew coming in. I think if you look at the schedule, Franklin right now is the best team so far on their schedule.
Right.
So you can't have, the turnover that they had. Great job driving. They were methodical. They converted 3rd downs. It's going to be tough to overcome that.
I mean, it's a very simple game. You outnumber your people, or one-on-one, we're going to beat you. In basketball, if you got a stud guy, you're going to pound the ball inside. If you got a kid that can shoot, you're going to get him his shots. That quarterback can make things happen. All right, but what we have to do is just do what we did, our 2 possessions, not fumble, obviously.
Yeah, and listen.
And just control the ball, show confidence going in for that 4th down play, right?
And we got someone just coming on now. All right, we got 11 now. They did a kind of line drive last time. They're going to do even a little lower here. All right, it's going to work out pretty good. Just get up the field, hold on to the ball. Good. They got to the 40.
I'll take that.
Good job by Chidawala there. Hey, good starting field position here. Start on the 40. Got it. Listen, I'd be, if I'm a coach especially, but a player said, listen, we had a good drive last time. We drove down inside the 20, and we just had a turnover. We did everything that we wanted to do. Converted some 3rd downs, ran it, threw it, did a little bit of everything.
Can't score 16 points on one play. Just let's control the ball. Control the ball.
All right, so we got Franklin, number 13, and Quilla's down on the left side here. We got Christie in the shotgun. Bears starting from their own 40. Yeah, it looked like maybe 2 people in motion. They like that little speed sweep to George Quad.
Yeah, we got a nice.
Yeah, they got a good 4-yard gain there.
Well, we moved the ball on the ground and short passing.
And this could be the run the ball or catch, and the ball's not incomplete. This could be the last play of the quarter here. We're down under 30 seconds here.
Boy, that went pretty quick.
Real quick. So here's Christie. Charleston in the shotgun. He's going left.
Ooh, missed them.
Yeah, listen, I think he did the right thing. Maybe I would say stop. Plant your feet. It looked like number 1, Ruiz, was open. It looked like
but I think he didn't create a space from
an angle for him.
Yeah.
But just in general, with the ball being a little closer to him, thinking just there wasn't someone around there you could have stopped.
Right.
Set your feet.
And then have that defensive tackle plant his helmet in your ear.
Yeah.
Okay, third and what, 7?
Yep, 3rd and 7, and the Bears, that drive they had the ball, converted a couple of these.
And their 2 safeties, they're giving a lot of cushion.
All right, Christie looking downfield, a little pressure on him. Ooh, couldn't get away. That number 15 looked like from Franklin, Roger Diaz-Isabel, just able to get him by his legs, and that's a big loss, I think. End of the quarter, yep. Well, I know also, we got a nice football game here, but I also know that sports have been in swing here, right?
All right, well, boys and girls soccer, boys had a nice win against Old Bridge in overtime. Girls had a nice win in soccer against Spotswood, but just the other day they had some tough games. There are a couple of losses. It's going to be that type of season for them. They can give up. Scoring goals is going to be big, but when it comes down to it, they're going to be in the hunt for a GMC title. Volleyball is still looking for the first win. I was lucky enough to do the volleyball game with Mr. Rutz, and they lost in 3 in a real close game to J.P. Stevens. Tennis, of course, is undefeated, and I think field hockey is on top of the GMC. They may have 1 loss. Cross country, boys and girls are opening up on a big meet this weekend, and gymnastics. They certainly they tied South Brunswick yesterday. Okay, they're off.
Now it's just a matter, was he in the neutral zone? Looks like not. Okay. And 54 on the Bears was upset, but he, if that guy, that was Kadir Franklin, if the defense does come into that neutral zone and come to you and you then move, it's on the defense. So, and I would try to kick it away from guys back here. I'm just let's see him angle one. I would like, and that's what he is going to do. He's going to angle it to that far. He's still able to catch it. That looked like a fair catch signal.
I don't know what the rule on that is. I know you've got to call it well in advance.
I think you have as much time right before the ball. You got to be watching that when you're running down. We'll maybe get a.
No indication, but so I imagine it's Franklin. Yes.
Yeah, they called it Franklin football.
All right. Well, we need to do is stop. Got to stop defensively here.
I know the cheerleaders too have been doing a great job.
We're going to get to the cheerleaders and the dance team.
And I saw the dance did a great job at our first home game here. They were doing a performance at halftime. Did a great job. All right, East Brunswick defense played so good. And look at this here. They're man-to-man down here. The safety is up. This could be trouble.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, and almost if number 2 kind of looked there.
No.
He kind of didn't see that was Carter Sudbury. The ball kind of just popped up, and I think he either didn't see it or lost sight of it or didn't realize that.
That was a great pattern. Just cut inside. We had no one underneath.
Yeah, the Bears on that last, they had everyone up. They didn't have any safety help. They were bringing pressure. Now we got a safety
they got
back
three
here.
Over here. They got numbers over here.
Little screen up.
Interception.
That's going to be picked. There's a flag on the play. That's
number 8.
the Jesus. Let's see what the flag is.
Holding. Got to be holding, right?
Hold your cheers just yet. Penalty marker on the play.
Why are we walking the other way?
All right, so that's a touchdown. Big play by number 8, Noah DeJesus.
Good job. That's what we needed.
About around a 30-yard interception return. And what a season he is having, and coming off an ACL injury.
Right.
Doing it on both sides of the ball for the Bears here. So interesting here. Bears are they're gonna play for the 1 here. If they do go for 2 and make it, it is going to keep them, be a 1-score game. So they're gonna go for 1 here.
Plenty of time.
Let's see if they have enough now on the field. Okay, they got 11 out now. And here's Kim.
He's been kicking nice last home
Good
game.
snap, good hold, and that's good. All right, so Bears cut into the Warriors' lead. Huge play there by DeJesus, and maybe the biggest play is he scored on it, so they, didn't have to worry about the offense punching it in. So,
and if in case someone was wondering about returning a interception for a touchdown and what the records are, the longest run with an interception, 1965, Dave Wall, 104 yards. That's when you could run it out of the end zone against Madison. That was Madison Township, and there was 2 high schools back then. In 1985, David Novak, 85 yards. I remember that one. And then in 1968, 81 yards, another for the old timers, Ed Baker against Madison in 1968. If anyone was wondering, Coach.
Yeah, hey, when something like that happens, it's good to...
Right, I've got all these in my head. I got all these stats in my head. For the old timers, those names, Novak, Wall, Baker.
Now, do we get a little, we maybe do a little onside kick here?
No. Make him go the length of the field. In my opinion.
We do have the penalty here, so they're kicking from the 50. So even if you do an onside kick here, your field position isn't...
Well, that's...
All right, so penalty for the ball going out.
Well, I guess it wasn't a surprise. Well, it was a little bit. They didn't seem to have their hands team up.
All right, listen, I don't mind that.
No, gotta try.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive here. You're not gonna. Their field position isn't gonna be great anyway.
Come on, ref. How difficult could it be? Ball goes out.
They're going in for a ball, it looks like. Maybe. No?
Oh, they can't even.
I think they're figuring where it goes out. I think it's
well, if it goes out of bounds, you get what.
But I wonder if that changes because of where the ball's kicked from, if that has anything to do with it, where
the advantage
it would get.
would still be the 45 or something. Well, I don't know. And that's what their coach is questioning. Or it seems to be. And now we're coming back over here. Because that's where it went out of bounds.
All right. So Bears are right back in this game. Franklin's going to start from the 35. He's going to Throw it to good block there by number 5 on Franklin. Flag on the play. Yep, late flag there. He's going to have the first down with the run, but there is a flag.
And you can see the coach talking to him, talking to number 5, probably telling him, the ball is beyond you. Why are you blocking? Why are you holding? Why are you know?
So that's going to wipe out a first down.
That was interesting how quick they snapped that and ran that play. I'm not even sure if we were ready.
And the nice thing with that play design, too, is the quarterback is throwing it forward. So even if there's a mishap or something,
right,
it's an incomplete pass. So you see those plays a lot in the quarterback. As long as he's tossing it forward, that is a pass. So you don't have to worry about the fumble and things like that. Timeout, Franklin here.
Yeah, good timeout, and their coach,
Yeah, settle them down.
Oh, they had the pass interception. This play.
I know we also have a big crew over here. If we at some point can get the cheerleaders, they have the young cheerleaders down there. So we probably got about 80 cheerleaders down on the track down there, which is nice to see. Because listen, these are the
future.
Yep, the future. And look at just on spot here, like they hear us.
A lot of cheerleaders down there. And then the dance team, they've got loads of kids too. And this is their first year of, I guess, a varsity sport, I should say, or being recognized. They perform in half times. They bring energy, precision, and school spirit to the field. And I'm sure they'll be doing it at the basketball games. And you can really appreciate the talent when it's up close like that. Cheerleaders, do a great job. They're going to be in competition. They got 3 or 4 competitions during the year. They just got back from a summer camp where they went away for a few days and worked together. It's quite an athletic program Dr. Malter has there. All right, let's see what we got here.
All right, so after that penalty, it's going to be about a 1st and 20.
Screen.
And you just got to break down with him. I know it's tough because, and look at Noah. The ball came out. Another big play by Noah DeJesus here.
Oh, baby.
And you know what? Noah's showing his speed there as well. So, good job by the Bears jumping on it, but that's all Noah DeJesus. He's didn't give up on the play.
Yep.
Showing his speed, going after the ball.
Quarterback didn't tuck that one away. And the kid, DeJesus, like you said, he never gave up. He kept going after him.
And Noah's quick. He's a big kid. He's quick.
Okay, let's see what happens here. If this can fire up the defense.
And I'd almost
or the offense for us.
I like it. Listen,
you're going to go for a home run?
I like the one big play. How about give Noah a chance here? No, he might be a little tired here. Let's take a shot down the field away with Noah's matchup here.
Get him up top of the screen.
He's on the right-hand side here. And they're going to give it Charleston. All right, good run. Got about 4.
You're doing a good job on the inside game.
Mark down the 28.
All the momentum with the Bears right now. Look like Franklin, right? Up 14-0. Things are looking good.
Franklin making the mistakes,
yep.
Right?
Still a lot of time left in this second quarter. We're down to 10:40. This is definitely 4-down territory for the Bears. 2nd and 6.
I like that top of the screen. Look at the cushion.
And there's Marquez in motion. Christie's going to keep it, and another game here.
Down.
Close to it, about 2 yards short, I'd say. Not the greatest spot in the world that he gave him either, where the ball was when his knee went down. I mean, that should be at least another yard, if not a yard and a half up. So I think they kind of squeezed him a little bit on the spot.
So we got 2 downs to get 2 yards, 3 yards.
And that's the thought, too, here. You don't – listen, you want to get it, but you don't have to. And we got Franklin, Ezra Franklin down on the bottom, and we got DeJesus up top.
hard count, try to draw him off.
He's looking right. He's looking left. Noah's behind him, too. He's got... Oh, my... Oof.
Did he drop it or did it?
Yeah, well, he kind of waited for it a little bit, you know, if you can kind of come back to the ball, because Franklin D-backs didn't really know where the ball was. It hit him in the back of the head. I also think De Jesus was behind the defense there, and I would, as a quarterback, not that you predetermine stuff, because we always say, you know, not to do that, but I'm looking his way, and even if I throw a jump ball or something out there, I'm going to want him to make a play and go get the ball. So,
okay, so now it's still a very manageable 3 yards.
All right, so Christie
they're
in the shot.
Look at it, they're locked up on man-to-man, and they got everyone inside.
There's De Jesus. Good job. Get up the field, hold on to the ball.
First.
And he did.
Kid's a player.
Yep. And Christie did a good job. He kind of looked a little bit down to the right and then had his eyes peeled on him.
And just had to get him the ball. Just had to throw him a little dart.
And did a good job. He probably got on the catch right at the sticks, maybe a little bit past, and then obviously got up the field, because that's the most important thing in that situation, keeping the drive alive. And let's give some credit to this offensive line for the Bears too. They're giving Christie some time, doing a nice job. Good read by Christie. Nice read by Sean right there. But ball's on the ground.
No way.
EB got it.
They got it back.
I think. Good job by Charleston. Ugh. Bears fortunate there.
Yep.
Got a good read by Sean. He's got to hold on to that ball.
Now we got 2 downs to get 3 yards again. No, we'll go for it, right? We're not going to kick a field goal, or I don't know.
Yeah, listen, depending how many yards it is, let's get a touchdown here, right, on this play. They still can obviously get the first down, have to get, looks like, right at about the 5-yard line. And I like the Jesus, and I like the Jesus here.
The slot.
There's Charleston, and he's in!
My goodness.
No flags on the play here. He's got to be careful with the celebration here. He can be happy, but then they don't want to get a penalty there.
Nice bounce out.
So 8-yard run by Charleston, and look at this. The Bears have a chance to cut it. See what they decide. It looks like Tim's coming out for the extra point.
Oh, absolutely kick it, because
oh no.
What happened?
Looked like he just popped it up. All right, 16-13. Bears right back in this ball game. They do get the ball to start the second half. We still have plenty of time left, 8:05 left in the second quarter.
Plenty of time. That first quarter flew by, and those 2 quick scores, everyone's saying, uh-oh, but new life for the Bears here.
Looking at the schedules of each team here. Franklin next Friday plays against St. Thomas Aquinas.
St. Thomas Aquinas rated as one of the better teams in the state.
Yeah.
However, that's a talented team out there, Franklin.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe they're looking past us. Who knows? And the Bears have who?
Bears will play at Monroe next week.
Right.
So I've kind of looked. I've looked at some of the teams.
Very winnable game.
Yeah, very winnable. You know, some real tough matchups too on that lineup that they have.
Yeah, we have the Bears got a tough schedule coming up.
I don't think the weather, the cramping, hopefully won't come into play. You know, it's
beautiful night.
It is pretty nice. Yeah. pretty similar to the first game, I'd say, that they had here. All right, so here's Owen Kim. See if he kicks a little dribbler. He's going to kick it deep. Got to have some good coverage here because these guys in open space. Look at almost turned in.
Kid had confidence.
Yeah, listen, not that you necessarily want to kick it out, but I don't hate that.
No.
Don't give the guys a chance to.
I'm sure they've scouted their return and their speed.
All right, let's see if the Bears here two last possessions for Franklin. The Warriors, turnovers, and both created by number 8, Noah DeJesus. One the int for a touchdown, about a 30-yard interception return, and then tracked down the quarterback, made a nice play, caused the fumble. Bears fell on it, and then Charleston finishes off with an 8-yard run. So we got 8:05 left in this second quarter. Let's see if the Bears can keep it up. Up screen, they let go. That might be a hold there on number 54. They're going to take it. They're definitely a hold. Number 54 for Franklin grabbed one of the Bears, and there's the holding call. He's putting his arms up. He 100% held the guy. He's going over to talk to the ref. And that's going to be declined because of look at the loss on the play with the sack. It's funny how, right? Things can change quickly in any level, but especially high school football.
Right.
Looked like East Brunswick was, in trouble, and you make one play and.
Well, credit to the kids and the coaches; they just hung in there. 100%.
He's going to roll right here. He's got the guy. All right, good play. You only need 1 foot in. I think he maybe only got 1 in, but that was plenty. He kind of got behind the defense there. So actually, nice play there by Franklin because
they got a lot of yardage.
Got probably about 15 or 16 yards on that. So it's going to make it 3rd and 8.
I thought he was further up the field.
All right, so Janai Katie from the shotgun. Short little pass. Let's see if we can make the tackle. Nice job.
And hold on.
Charleston held on, and then number 12 for the Bears. Chidawala came up.
7 minutes to go here. Somebody that you jinxed them with the cramp there.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It might be a cramp. Hopefully for him it's not serious, and it is maybe a cramp or something, so he can get back in the game. But how about I think obviously DeJesus, right? Charleston scores the touchdown and then makes a big tackle. That's a big tackle there. You're in the open field. It's you and the offensive player, and he held on and got a little help.
Our QB, I thought, has shown a lot of poise, hanging in there.
Yeah, listen. And I think you should see and want to see, obviously, he had a year under his belt last year. So you want to start seeing as the season progresses, him get even better and better and more comfortable. And obviously, Charleston being able to run the ball a little bit, and that's good. Number 5 looks like he's pretty good, so that's good to see.
Michael Rogers, 10th grader. They're playing a lot of young kids.
All right, you got to be careful here. But obviously it's 4th. You're in your own territory. I think East Brunswick's coaching staff is just going to maybe do a little safe return here, meaning they're just going to make sure they don't do anything crazy here and
like jump offside.
Well, that too.
Because I'm not sure if it'll be a first. It'll be a measurement. No, look, we were ready for it.
Yep, Marquez is back. We got number 84, Caleb Aguilar. Back, big guy, 210.
We're going to hope we jump here. Oh, boy.
Ooh, Charleston just missed it.
Well, That's certainly something to look at next time you want to put a block on.
Oh,
right?
listen.
Bears will take over first.
Listen, I couldn't do it, but that long snap,
Right.
geez, that's up in the air and
that one floated.
yeah. Listen, I certainly couldn't do a better job, but that's scary right there. All right, so here go the Bears.
6.5 to go.
Yep, 6:24. Bears down 16-13. All the momentum right now.
We don't have to do it in one shot.
Nope. I wouldn't mind as a coach to take the rest of this clock. Obviously, you could eat the clock, keep them off the field, and get some type of score. A field goal will tie it, obviously, down 3. But let's put some first downs together. There's the fake. Nothing. Franklin sort of that's going to be a loss of about 3, I would say.
For a loss. Second and 13.
Yeah, that just kind of didn't look great from the start. Plus, Franklin got some penetration there. And you might see Franklin be a little bit more aggressive here defensively, too, and bring some people and be a little bit more aggressive. Try to have their defense create something as well. They did have that one big turnover.
We got trips out here. We got 3 receivers out here. They can't cover all 3 guys.
He's rolling right. Good throw, good catch. And that's going to be a nice gain there. So it's going to bring up a very manageable 3rd and let's say 4. Maybe 5 now. He's moving back a little bit. I'm watching the one guy where he lines up. Well, now it's going to be 3rd and 5 about where they're going to mark the ball. So he's got to get to the 36-yard line. They're on the 31. But after that loss, it's a decent gain. All right, we got trips left. We got Franklin down on the bottom here. Really no safety help. Number 7's kind of up here, so he's
they jumped. Boy, Franklin is look, he's doing push-ups. The kid who jumped, see it?
Yep. Well, he's the one that had that hold before too on offense, so. No, it should be first now. No, it should be a first. He just needed to get to the 36. They were right on the 31, so.
Well, why isn't it at least a measurement?
No. Now it's 1st and 10.
I did that in college. I did the football games. I was the chain crew. The one game we must have went out about like 10 times onto the field. There were just a lot of close. All right, Bears first down. Marquez again in motion. Christie is going to give it to him. Good cut. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage there. But if you look, we're under 4 minutes now in this second quarter here.
35.
Coach is talking to the official about something.
Clock should be going, I think. There we go. We got the. All right, so.
Yeah, but we don't want it to go.
No. 2nd and 10. Christie in the shotgun. He's got Charleston.
There's a slant here on the bottom of the screen. He's playing on his outside.
Little screen set up. There is a flag.
Oh, he wasn't looking for the
You know what? What could the flag be here? They're not holding the guy because they're setting up a screen. Let's see.
Well, it's funny. Maybe it's on them.
Let's see.
Because one of our coaches was planting.
Procedure.
All right, so that's on the Bears. I was going to say, you're not on a screen like that. You want the defense to get up the field. So, all right, a little sloppy here. What are we doing here? He's making a decision. Does he want The penalty or no? I'd probably say he is going to take it. So 2nd and 15. All right, Christine, the shotgun. Marquez in motion. We've got some pressure.
Pass is 10 for number 7, Gabriel Marquez, broken up.
Tough because he floated that one. He had to.
Yeah.
He was on the run.
I thought he was throwing it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Bruce.
That stops the clock, so 3:25 left. Bears have a long 3rd down here.
I'll tell you though, I'm impressed with the Bears. I mean, I know there's still 3 minutes to go in this quarter or the half.
See the formation.
All right, Noah DeJesus hasn't got a look yet, so we see him coming down on the bottom here. That's a guy I'd like to.
You got 3 guys over here again, Coach.
Yeah. I'd like to take a shot here, maybe with Noah. They're rolling them out.
Christie scrambles out of bounds.
You know what? They're pursuing a lot, over pursuing. You know, I'd like to see the second half a little reverse, a little counter, a little backside screen or something like that, because they're really pursuing and maybe over pursuing a little bit. So I'd like to maybe see East Brunswick do that a little bit.
Well, I got my partner here next to me. He's got a replay on this machine.
All right, let's see if Kim his last punt he angled out, so it would be tough to return. Hopefully East Brunswick does that again. Low snap.
Oh boy.
No. Look he's got to get. Does he know where he has to get? Owen.
Out of bounds. Hit him out of bounds.
It was close.
Oh
man.
Runs with it, goes out of bounds. 30.
That's
Insufficient yards to get the first down.
And you know what? I think he's still, it's not easy back there. You panic a little bit and the guy's coming, but you can kind of look and just try to kick something. Right. I mean, listen, obviously he's not happy. He should have caught it. It was a little bit low, but it hit his hands. All right, let's see if the defense has been good this second quarter especially. Couple of turnovers. Little quick one here to number 7 and got to tackle him. Get after the ball too. He's holding it with one arm.
Yeah, look at all the green on him.
And again,
They have all their timeouts, right, Coach? Not that it's an issue right now. But
yeah, from what I can remember, and that was Amir Glover, number 7. And again, they're going to hit some short ones, right? They're giving them some space, but that was a guy that had the touchdown earlier. But you got to be able and there's Rogers, number 5, who was looking this
boy.
up. There's a ooh. They're going to call maybe number 54 here. He's talking to number 50. I think number 54 they're going to get again.
Late
on a hold.
Holding offense.
And I think it was kind of like the backside. Not that the guy can't come and make a play, but I didn't really look like that.
Was any beyond it?
I'm saying if he did hold, it was sort of the play was already past him and on the other side.
That the game, but I think he just laid on top.
Maybe.
That was the issue.
Okay.
And a little tack.
Yeah. Hey, well, if you're East Brunswick, you take it. We're down to 2:46 here, so that makes it a first and very long here. And the pressure by DeJesus made him overthrow that a little bit. And he didn't go for his fake. He stayed disciplined there, Noah. Kept him in front that he didn't have a running lane either and made him overthrow it. So good job again by DeJesus.
Why does that say first down?
Should be second down.
Yeah.
Yep, should be second. They got to get that fixed there. There we go.
You heard me.
And that's going to be a first down.
Hell of a
Listen,
catch.
there, yeah, it is. I think when they get that far down the field, we got to tighten that coverage a little bit. And for as good as Noah's been there to Jesus, he kind of came in and took an angle where he let number 2 get to the right of him to get that lane there. East Brunswick looks a little tired defensively right now. Might even take a timeout here and just, they look tired standing up.
Well said right there.
Yeah, you can just see they're standing up. They're tired a little bit. You know, I know they're still 225, so if you get the ball you might be using on offense, they just look a little gassed.
Here we go again. Did we move extra people over? No.
So it's still, well, we got one more than what they have. So I think that's maybe more. You know, they had one more guy than what they had there, so. Low snap, pretty good hold, though. That should be good.
Close.
Yeah. All right.
Boy, they I wonder what their time of possession is.
Yeah, not a lot, right? So that was Rogers with the score. So 23-13, Franklin. Still a good amount of time for the Bears here. 2:25 left.
In other Brunswick High School section.
Okay, I got another trivia question for you.
Okay.
Right, here it is. Most TD passes in the season. How many and who did it?
I'm not cheating here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not. I didn't look. Most TDs in a season. And this is a quarterback?
Yes. Pretty good.
Is it an obvious one where you should know? I'm thinking like they're
Yes. That would have been my guess.
Brian Forte,
No.
Steve Hughes.
Steve with 25.
Okay. What's his name's got to be on the list, right?
I think he's got third. I can look that. I'll check my memory on that in a minute. But there's other people in there. Quarterbacks. The one that played a
He's
couple
gotta
years
come up.
ago.
Come up
Hey,
and
hey,
catch.
hey, hey.
Franklin, number 13. That's it. Brings it down to 25.
Steve, 25. Vito Tropiano at 17. Forte with 14.
I would never believe that.
And Randall Nixon.
Only 14. I guess.
Well, I'll tell you
they
what. We
still ran the ball a
We
lot.
had some running backs.
Yeah,
let me
listen,
say.
obviously, right? But you
had-
just think with that name, he must
Right.
have been throwing it left and right. And
we
not
had-
that 14 isn't a decent number in height, but
No, we had some running backs. Oh, man.
all right. Let's see what
Okay.
East Brunswick does here.
So what are we going to do? We're going to just play our game here, right? You're not going to go for a home run. You're not going to sit on the ball. We're going to short passing game.
And you do get the ball to start the second half. So you do think about that as a coach, right? So you're maybe not quite as aggressive knowing you get the ball back. Now let's see if Franklin takes a timeout here.
Somebody did. No,
If I'm Franklin, I would.
nobody did. But I hear whistles.
And Franklin does. I think that's smart.
Second down to 10.
Well,
Now that changes a little bit. You know, if you're East Brunswick here, you still want to play your game, but, you know, maybe you're a tiny bit more aggressive because they're not in great field position here.
aggressive or conservative in running the ball.
Well, you still do that, but maybe you just don't kind of run it up the middle and
Well,
still
no.
save it.
I mean, I don't know if I want to put the ball up in the air. It'll stop the clock if it's an incompletion. And then if you run, you're forced them to call a timeout. Although, I guess time on the scoreboard didn't really bother them.
No, you're still, it's not like you're down to, under a minute. You still got 2:11. I believe they have at least one timeout left to
They can
stop.
score pretty quickly.
Yep. And you're not in great field position here, too, so you're most likely going to give them a short field. All right, Christie's looking here. There he is.
Here's your man.
There he is. There's De Jesus.
He went up after the ball.
Yep, good throw, good confident throw by Christie, too. And now look at where East Brunswick. You're near midfield. Listen, you gotta.
Correct.
And that's Franklin, I think. No, they're gonna say 60.
Penalty.
They're pointing at 60. Let's see. I thought Franklin. I really did. And then he moved. How does the lineman not know? He should be looking. The guy walking in right now. He had his hands on his hips too.
Well, there's only 6 of them out there, Mr. Whalen. That's my sarcasm.
The line judge here had his hands on his hips. He's seen the whole thing. There we go. That's what he had his hands on his hip. And that's the right call.
Tell you what, they like keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, listen. De Jesus.
No. Loss of yards.
No, we're calling the timeout.
They called the timeout, CB. They called the timeout.
Yeah, might as well, right?
All right, so we got 119 here. 23-13. There's nice throw to De Jesus to get themselves in decent field position.
We got to look for him.
Yeah, listen, even if you make a mistake, you let him make a play.
Right,
not saying if it's one-on-one and you got a chance, you want to let your players try to make a play.
He can break a tackle.
Bears, listen, the game 16-0, they're down and things aren't looking good, and then before you know it, big play by Noah on defense for a touchdown. And then
if you take away with that play where they stole the ball,
oh man,
we were on a drive.
Yeah, and then obviously the mistake on the punt, special teams kind of led to their next touchdown. So.
Jansen today and Jay Doyle Field.
Let me see the down and distance on the chart. Okay. I think we're gonna throw it. I will. I think we're gonna throw the ball.
All right, so here go the Bears. We got 1:19 left. What are we doing here?
Come on there, Mr. Official. Can you move a little slower?
They're changing the time here.
Yeah, they're talking up to the guy next to us. Added time.
All right, here we go. Christie in the gun. We got Charleston back with him. He's got a little time. All right, got Ezra Franklin here.
Ooh, stop the clock. I'll take that.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a third and about 5.
I still got 2 downs.
So they got to get the ball to just past the 43-yard line. Step up. I'd like to see him, listen, and it wasn't easy. I'd like to see him step up. little bit more there. He did initially, and then the guy was there. So Franklin's going to take the timeout, which is a smart
Right.
decision.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no way we're going to fake this punt, right?
No.
Give him a half a field.
No.
And at halftime, you're here to see performances by the East Brunswick High School cheerleading squad, along with all of our junior cheerleaders, as well as the East Brunswick High School dance team and the marching band. So stick around.
All right, so 50 seconds left here. Franklin is going to get the ball back.
Notice they got too deep.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Look at the guy way back 5 yards, the spy.
Yep.
No, that's a good move. I bet he's athletic.
Low liner. Going to be returnable here. Uh-oh. He just got, luckily they just got a piece of him. I don't know if he would have scored, but they kind of just got him enough. But, wow.
Good pursuit, though.
Good pursuit.
He brings it across midfield and into Bears territory where Franklin will take over first and 10, 37 seconds.
And that's what, listen, you try to field the punts. He did give him credit.
Yeah.
I always talk about that. Come up and field the punt, go north and south. That's a great job. And look at where Franklin's starting now in East Brunswick territory.
Kid's got to have confidence in going after that ball.
Yeah, right. And that was Rogers. All right, here we go. We got 37 seconds left. Remember, the clock will stop on first
Look at our
downs as
safety.
well.
What's he, 25
Yeah,
deep?
he's really deep. Noah got some pressure. Oh, no. This could be bad. All right.
Katie on the keeper.
I was looking, imagine that, I'm looking for a flag, you know.
And
You're hoping.
And it's tough. You know, the quarterback's athletic. Noah got in there again, but was able to get around him. And then a couple other guys had a chance, but it's not easy. Elusive. He's quick. 25 seconds left. This is a big up. All right. Pretty good throw, huh? Is that a great throw or what?
Oh, man.
That is a nice.
How many yards is that?
That's a nice.
And catch.
That. It ended up being like a 24-yard, but perfectly led.
Okay, what's the book say? Go for 2 here or 1? They're going to go for 2. That's my guess. Oh, guess not.
It says go for 1.
And that looks good.
Okay, let's go.
That's going to be 30-13 with 17 seconds left.
Extra point is good. Our score is 30-13 Franklin.
They are skilled.
And listen, he wasn't, he's open. That's an open guy, but he's not open by 3-4 yards. He's
Got to credit them on
Yeah.
the pass and the catch. I mean, that kid, I think he was the wide out on this side, took him in, and then to the far corner. They both were thrown to the flag to the far corner.
Think of the 2 touchdown passes. That one and the first one just led him perfectly on both. So now this one was covered a little better. The first one we had a little more space and I think a little bit, not that Franklin isn't either, but it just seems like East Brunswick's defensively just got a little tired as that second quarter.
It's interesting. I was wrong. The Franklin guy next to me, he's got it on a replay. He came from the slot on the far side.
He came across the field.
Across the field.
So it's a lot of running as a defender. Plus, coming from that side, you have the advantage of that whole field, and the quarterback can also lead you and throw it out there too.
I think he's strong enough that he'd throw it away. Our guy only had a step on us. The kid made a nice.
Yeah, listen, it wasn't.
And he had to worry about the end of the end zone.
Yep. All right, going to kick it deep. Here's Franklin from about the 15. Hold on to the ball.
Good job to Ben. Hey, that's a great job about the Ben, man. That's a great job about the Ben.
All right, and I think East Brunswick, you'll see, just take a knee here. You don't want any turnovers here. There's only 11 seconds left. You're inside your own 30.
Plus, they got a timeout, right? I mean, the point I'm making, if it's a quick...
Put them on our 40. Put the other guys on it. Yeah, put the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we got a lot. They're taking a knee, Coach. Coach, they're taking a knee. Okay, I'm just talking.
You think these guys are deep enough or what? All right, you were right. They take the knee.
They do get the ball back to start, so a little up and down from the Bears here. Obviously, not the way they wanted to end the quarter, but that's why they play a second half. So we'll be right back with the start of the second half.
Drum majors Charlie Wells and Gavin Salgado. Is the band ready? East Brunswick High School Marching Band, you may take the field for your halftime show. Franklin Marching Group Band. Their first competition performance is next Saturday at Scotch Plains.
All right, and welcome back to Jay Doyle Field for the start of the second half. Right now we have a score of 30-13, the Franklin Warriors over the East Brunswick Bears. Good news for East Brunswick. If there is some good news, they did cut a 16-0 deficit to 16-13. Unfortunately, Franklin scored the next 14 points, but the Bears do get the ball back to start this second half.
All right. And I think it's important that they remain penalty-free and turnover-free and score off of this, and it's a whole different ball game. You got to, the underdog, you got to put pressure on to make them believe that they can win, and maybe Franklin will make their mistakes again, which certainly added to our success in the first half. But speaking of longest pass receptions, Mr. Whalen, school record for the longest pass reception.
You got his name in
TD.
there, huh?
Do you know who it is?
I just saw it, but I did know this.
It was Christian Azzo, 95 yards versus Manalapan in 1998. I was at that game, and I'll never forget. I'm running down the sideline saying, "Run, U.S.!" And then I missed part of the game because Chris's mom got stung by a bee and they had to take her to the doctor.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
some
a
of the
famous
stories you
story.
have, right, with as the AD that you've
Yeah.
seen. Bears, making sure, let's see, they have,
1 to 5, 2, 2, 1.
I only see 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
9.
7,
I
8,
only
9,
see 10.
I only see 10.
Yeah, there was a guy that was trying to run on. They only got 10 guys here. That was George Willis, who's had a nice game as
Yeah, he's a sophomore.
Yep.
You know, he's going to get a little bigger, a little stronger.
All right, so this obviously we're not, stating something that's not obvious here, but obviously this is a really big drive for East Brunswick. You're down, unfortunately, 3 scores here because you're down 17 points. So the way Franklin's putting points up on the board.
Quickly.
You need obviously a good drive here, and you need points, period.
Right. So I see Franklin's coaching staff.
15's lined up offsides, by the way.
Run. Okay, good play. No.
All right, and that was Charleston. Not much there. Got maybe back to the line. I was actually yelling at my screen last night. I didn't watch the whole game, but I'm a Commanders fan.
Your team.
I thought a number of times, especially their DNs were lined up in the neutral zone or trying to time the snap perfectly. I thought they should have been called a couple times for offsides, and I wasn't happy the Commanders weren't changing up their snap count and doing some different things for how they rushed the passer. But looked like 15 for me, where I'm saying here it looks like his helmet's possibly.
Yeah. I like this formation. People moving. Get something out of
Charleston. All right, he got maybe 3. It looked like he unfortunately ran up on one of the offensive linemen. I think he's going to be all right, but with those offensive linemen, I know the one guy for the Commanders, they lost for the year, but he got rolled up from behind.
Oh.
And that's why you see all these college linemen, especially, they all have knee braces because that happens. They're blocking and someone comes up from behind or they get caught. I mean, that's you got to, and you don't know what's coming half the time. All right, so big third down here for the Bears. They were from their own 35. They need to get to the 42-yard line. Christie in the shotgun. Good snap.
Oh, that
Step
linebacker.
up. Oh, he's got some room running. He should run. And Ezra goes to block. Good job. Good decision there by Sean.
And it's funny, the outside linebacker on the left side blitzed and was chasing him.
So big conversion there for East Brunswick. They needed that.
Good read on quarterbacks.
He went inside, man. You gotta stop that. You gotta stop that.
And as I just overheard someone saying, they went inside. The rusher went inside, instead of outside for contain. That's one of the biggest things if you're outside. If you're the end or the outside linebacker, you can't go inside.
Especially in this game with both quarterbacks that can use their feet, you know.
Right.
All right, so here's Christie, Bears first down. He's going to give it, probably should have maybe held it. And
22 got in there pretty quick.
Yep. And Christie was thinking about pulling that there.
Loss of 4. Third and 14. Second and 14.
And they're doing a good job of pursuing. That's why I'm thinking this half, a reverse, a little counter, something to get them going one way.
Number 18 just kind of limped off for us there.
Yeah, he
George.
He got thrown down pretty good. Maybe his leg,
ankle,
his leg, something
or
with his leg.
Maybe.
He's on one knee here. All right, I like Noah here, left end here, left tight end. There you go.
Dragging.
Yep.
Yeah. You called it.
Yep.
It's a nice play, though.
Yeah, listen.
Tight end drag. I think he's just got to wait. We used to run that off of a waggle. I think if he waited a little longer, then he could have gotten behind maybe the linebacker.
Yeah, and the only thing you worry about offensively is you have to give Christie a little bit more time there for that play to develop. But all right, this is a long third down here. We got third and about 12. Bears need to get to the 42-yard line.
That was a nice play, though.
Yeah, it was.
Any thoughts if we're short, how close if you're going for it?
Yeah, I think if you're getting on the other side of midfield, you take a shot if you're, reasonable fourth down. 4th and 6 or less maybe. Charleston needs to make a play here. He does. He does make a play. He's going to be a little short, though. He's going to be about 2-3 yards short, but I think this is one you go for here. You're down 3 scores.
Right.
You're on the other side of midfield. It's very manageable.
Absolutely. You only need
about 3 yards here.
And if I'm Franklin, I'm looking for number 8.
And they got to bring someone over, like you've been saying here, with the 3 guys, and they're kind of having 9 come over.
Well, to the right-hand side.
And I like the matchup down low here with DeJesus. That's safety / linebacker is down. It's really single coverage. Throw it up top to him.
He's got him.
Wow. Christie's pass is 10 for 8. Going to Jesus. Incomplete.
They had him. Good throw.
And all he did was go straight down the field.
Yeah, listen, that one-on-one matchup, they didn't really have a safety. A good throw, good route. He's done. Listen, Noah's done a lot on both sides of the ball.
Right.
And all right,
okay.
So now the defense. Let's see the defense. See if they can step up here. And hopefully Noah can get back out there on defense because he's done a nice job on defense. They're sending people here. At least they're showing that they're going to send people. One guy dropped back. Now we got a tackle.
Great stutter step.
Yep.
On our kid there. He stutter stepped, and then the defense bit on it, and he went by him. Good job, Noah. Got to forget it, though, right? He's got to forget
listen, it happens. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Warriors in East Brunswick territory. East Brunswick sending people here. And that could be, could be 6. And you know what happens?
Flags.
No. 45-yard run. And you know what? You do send people, but you
Right.
you get up the field too far, and then there's a lane to run.
That's funny because the gentleman from Franklin sitting next to me, we were just saying the same thing. When you send everyone up front, it's your next group of guys.
With those running quarterback, right? You get too far up the field, and then you give running lanes, and there's no one there, and he gets in the open field.
Especially they were matching up man, and then they're
100% right. You're
What a block down the field by Brooklyn, man. What a block down the field by Brooklyn. That's a great block. You let him know, man. That's a great block by him. Yeah. They rushed him, man, and he just stepped up. I don't think it was a design quarterback draw.
and that's good.
He doesn't really bang it, but just gives it enough to get through, and that's all you want. See, straight on kicker.
It looks pretty much. It
was.
does.
Wow.
I
Old
always
school.
think of an old Redskin player, kicker.
Oh, wait a minute.
Back in when I was a kid. MM the initials.
Mark.
Yep. Mark Mosley.
Mosley, right.
Actually, they had the guy for a while. Now these guys are kicking like 70-yard field goals almost, but they had the guy for, I believe, the Saints.
Speaking of field goals, record for most field goals
In a career?
in a season.
In a season? I think
A career is 19, Josh Miller, obviously.
Right.
Now you can say, no, Josh Miller wasn't a field goal kicker. He was a punter.
Well,
No.
yeah.
Forte was the punter. Josh was the place kicker.
And I think, didn't he also, Josh Miller, obviously we know what he did in the NFL as a punter, but didn't he, I think for Arizona or whoever he played, I think he might have kicked.
Yeah, he did both. And one of them. All right, let's get back to the game.
He touched it, too. He touched it.
Touchback.
And season, your boy, season field goals is 10.
Yeah?
And that's Janček.
Okay.
Remember?
No, know what I tell everyone over on the scoreboard over here. Not everyone, a few people. I said my number's retired
Right.
over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Heather O'Reilly there, number 7.
Right.
I don't say jersey, I say my number. I was
Right.
for football 7.
That's right. That's what I tell him.
And we got Josh Miller over there too. So we got the 2, Josh Miller and then number 6, and then Heather O'Reilly number 7 on the bottom of the scoreboard over there.
Okay.
You got to be
The
obviously
20.
aggressive here, East Brunswick. We got Ezra Franklin down on the bottom.
Outside. Okay, good.
Good cutback.
Really good hold on to the ball.
That kid's got some nice cutback.
Yeah,
moves.
listen, he's got
to put some weight on there. We got to get him a little bigger.
yeah, good job stopping, cutting up.
Right.
So a nice 13-yard gain on first down. I'd like to see East Brunswick a little bit quicken up the pace, right down 24. There's only, a little under 6 minutes left in this quarter. Not that you're rushing here, but you want to pick up the pace a little bit. Good job. That's just nice catch and throw,
Right.
and Sean threw it to him before he actually turned around and broke, so nice timing on it.
Nice catch by number 13.
Yep, that's Ezra Franklin.
Only a junior.
Second and 2.
Too many people. Hey, really on that jet sweep too, man. We got to work fit drill too, man. We had 3 people go outside. Somebody's got to go inside of that. I said that's where fit drill comes in on that sweep too. We had 3 guys go outside. One of them got to come in. We'll work on that. Martin's on first and 10.
Got Cole Zebro, I believe, in the game as well.
Yeah, he's been seeing action.
Yep.
Yeah, that kid lined up and he moved back.
It's going to be quarterback.
This end on this side.
No. Now he's throwing it.
He's got Ezra Franklin got a stats. Ezra stopped running a little bit, I think. He was looking for the ball. Looked like we'll have to see a replay. Looked like maybe he stopped a tiny bit running there. Not that it still might have been over his head a little bit, but
it's a nice throw.
Yeah.
They're picking on this D-back on this side. Was that 3rd and 3?
Yeah, 3rd and a short 3. So they got to get to the 30, the 43. If they get the ball on that 43-yard line, it's going to be a first down. So it's really like a 2.5.
It's going to be power back this way. Dart, I think. Dart to me. Dart to me. Dart to me. Dart to me.
Oh.
They've had a couple of those.
Defense.
And that's smart. Listen, that's smart football by East Brunswick, right? You give a hard count.
First down.
You get the first down.
I still don't get it. Well, we did it last 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Same thing. Just watch the football. Nothing more frustrating to the coach and the defensive team when you do that.
All right, so East Brunswick's, putting
Got a
together
nice
a
little
little
drive.
Yep, putting together a little drive here. And there's Charleston. A little bit of a push there by the line, so he gets maybe about 3.
It's 2. 2nd and 8.
And obviously here, East Brunswick has to get points here. Showing a little bit of everything this drive, right? Got a couple throws, a couple runs.
Yep.
Got the first down on the penalty on a good hard count. We got Sean Christie under center now. He's going to play fake.
Oh, no room, no room.
Up, and obviously, we all know this. You're rolling that way to the left. It's a harder
Plus
throw.
the short side of the field.
Correct.
Right? Come on.
Yeah. 18's in. That's a safety guard. There you go.
George back in the game.
Live clear. We haven't seen
He's got some nice moves, that kid.
Yeah, he's quick.
Yep. Smooth.
Yep, he seems to a little bit too, know when to kind of turn it up and play north-south and get you the yard. So here we go. Another obviously big play here for.
That's him down here on the slot, I believe.
Yep, he's going to be in motion. Christie's going to keep it, and not much there. Probably got back maybe to the line of scrimmage here.
Now you punt it, right? 4th and 10.
Well,
unless there's a flag.
They're going.
I mean, you're down.
Nope.
You're down 3 scores. Obviously, the 3 scores are 3 touchdowns with a 2-point conversion. You got about 4 minutes left. It's 4th and 7. You're in decent field position. I mean,
Well, that was a nice call. I mean,
if you want to win, if you want to win, you go for it here. If you just want to keep it a little close, so I think they'll go for it. I'd also like to give DeJesus another shot here. He's going down to the bottom like last time. And that should be almost, if I'm a quarterback, that's an automatic. I'm throwing the ball to him.
And he's number 8. The D-back's going to be conscious about that he got beat on that hesitation. And if I'm a lineman.
Yeah, you throw it down to him automatically.
Here he is again. Pass interference.
Yep, he's trying to get the flag. It's in your back pocket. Oh, there you go.
Christie's pass intended for number 8. Going to Jesus. Penalty marker on the play.
He's cramping up, yeah. And I think when he came at that last time, too, he was kind of moving his legs around a little bit.
Pass interference. Defense.
Yeah, he was on the floor. He couldn't get out of his pocket.
Unlike the NFL, it's not a slot penalty.
He was calling. Yeah, it wasn't late. It wasn't late. You got it.
It does result
Well, you called it.
Yeah, listen.
But if I'm that D-back on that bottom, and if I'm the right defensive end or the left defense, I'm putting a blitz on there because you know where they're going.
Yeah, and then maybe you know, and with stuff that, you know, he had the 2 touchdown passes, you know, they're going to him. Maybe you throw a safety over the top there and have him have some depth there. But I think this is just a cramp for DeJesus. They're giving a look at him. Here's the rest of the Bears in the huddle here, getting some.
Yeah, he's not even the D-back.
Coach Reed. Coach Reed.
All right, so he gets up. You can just tell he's cramping a little, so that's a good sign. Remember the Phil Hostler, right? The infamous trainer for the Bears.
Well,
always drink your water. It's got to be well before the game.
As you recall, I mentioned about the different types, the discussion about. Hold on that thought here.
All right, Christy's going to go under center.
Stretch.
And it's going to hand off to Charleston. Not much doing there.
There's debates about what causes cramps. And we all know it's hydration is part of it, salt is part of it. But each body is different. And our trainer, the doc, was telling me that's because it depends when they sweat, are they sweating water or are they sweating water and salt? Now, that's beyond my comprehension, but it kind of makes sense.
Well, remember with the Franklin game, we were talking to
remember last year
to our trainer, Dr. Klein, and she was saying the mustard packets. Remember that they were using for some reason?
And some people drink. Where is it?
A good throw, good catch, get up the field. All right.
Some people are drinking pickle juice.
And that's
Chitawalla. 3rd and 4.
Yeah.
Still plenty of time.
Yeah. We got 2:30 left in this third quarter.
Empty. Watch the quarterback draw. Quarterback draw, maybe. Watch quarterback.
Us.
That's us?
No, that's on East Brunswick here, so.
False start, offense,
Yeesh.
5-yard penalty. Make it 3rd and 8.
Just makes it a little bit harder, obviously,
But
right?
you still got 2 downs.
Yep.
Be interesting here.
We got that
That's
kind of same setup, but Noah's not in, but we got Franklin down on the bottom, so see if they're just trying to ISO him down here and make a throw to him. Let's see.
He looked away. Oh, boy.
Step up.
Christie sacked for a huge loss.
Yeah, it's going to make it about a 4th and 20-ish, probably.
Up a 4th down and
Maybe 22.
Now you look for your long pass, hope to get pass interference or something.
Yeah. You can almost make this like, you throw it up in the end zone like a Hail Mary. If they catch it,
Got about a minute to go in the third quarter.
Who's final?
So need to get to just past the 28
Look
yard
at
line.
Look at this. I like go one-on-one, make your guy beat him on catch a 10-yarder, then beat him down the field. Oof. Short arm that. Got to go up after it.
All right, so turnover on downs. Franklin will take over with 32 seconds left in this third quarter. Going to have good field position, obviously.
The game will be for 2 weeks from tonight against Old Bridge. Come on out, support the Bears.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for the Warriors from their own 48.
Be interesting if they're going to continue with the passing game, because their running game's not bad. Look at this.
Well, that's a hold. Good call. That's coming. And there was a hold there right in front of us on Franklin, so that's going to be coming back. And Amir Glover, actually number 7, who caught that ball, started the scoring for Franklin with the 63-yard touchdown. Just a perfect throw to start the game.
Right.
All right, so they're going to back themselves up. Yep, so it's going to be first and 18.
Look at this formation. It's the first time we've seen this.
Yeah, I wonder if this is a little screen to the guy in the middle here with
or
the
one-on-one to the left,
field.
one-on-one to the left.
Yep.
Double pass? No. Way to squeeze him, guys.
Yep. So that's going to end the third quarter.
Well,
unless they really hurry up here.
There's no advantage wind-wise. Nope. You know, we have shown signs of doing some good things, right? I see he's getting better and better. I like that. Got a couple new wrinkles with our running. George, number 18, the short passing game.
Yeah,
we're improving. We're getting better.
And if you think about it, right, they had the one good drive earlier. They had a turnover. They were kind of in a good spot, right? They were right there, and then we had the punt, where unfortunately we dropped it and gave them good field position where they scored. So there's still a few things we can get better with. I thought maybe the second quarter a little bit. They looked a little tired towards the end of that quarter. But obviously defense made a couple nice plays in that second quarter to cut the lead to 3. I think getting Sean Nieves back is going to help a lot. He's been one of, if not their best defensive players, with pressures on the quarterback, tackles for losses, being disruptive. So I think that's going to be a big addition for them next week against Monroe. And listen, Monroe's a game they can get and be competitive with. So, you know, you're building on that. Let's see a good competitive fourth quarter here.
We're in a good spot here. 2nd and 18.
That guy moved, that receiver. 20 up, 54. They held 28. 28 got some good Aiden Briggs there. Kind of got around, and they're going to get that on the left tackle, number 54. I actually thought Briggs was going to get to the quarterback, and 54 just got a little bit of a hold of him. The quarterback stepped up nicely, too. But
next week when they go against St. Thomas or Bishop Bar or whatever, I don't think they're going to be able to make these glaring errors. I mean, this is now and I'm not saying you're not going to get a first down out of this or they're going to score again, but certainly can't be making these mistakes. But since we're waiting, and we're talking about defense, fewest points allowed in the season. Take a quick guess. For a team? Oh yeah, but
how many?
How many points did we allow? The fewest.
Well, if most seasons are between 8 to 10 games, if you have a really good team, maybe about 80 points.
48.
48.
1977.
Wow.
That was my first year coaching. We had a guy named Eddie Brandt.
Kind of moves
Ball. Oop. No.
No. He kind of, you know what, though? He kind of, as he's scrambling, he got the one fumble where Noah got to him where he kind of holds that ball out with his right hand a little bit. I'd like to see him tuck it in a little bit more once he's got, you know, people around him.
3rd and 18. Okay.
Yeah, I think this is even more than 18, to be honest. They got to get to the 43. They're on the 36. So that's 14 and another, that's 22. Yeah, 3rd and 22.
We're in man-to-man.
And they got a penalty. Got to come up and tackle.
Look at this.
No.
And they're going to get it. Or it would have been close.
It's going to be short by about a yard, but there is a flag. Yep, so now it's going to be like a 4th and 1.
Yeah, that's doable.
Yeah. I think this spot's going to be just about a yard short.
That's what I got.
Yeah. Maybe 4th and
that's less than a yard.
Well, they got to get to the 42. So it's just right about a yard. I might just do a little, either a handoff to the back here or even go under center with 2 and just like a little sneak of quarterback draw. Let's see what they run here.
They went off. We went off.
Yep. And you know what? We had one of those in a big spot. The first game where we lost that first game, South Plainfield, I think it was 3rd and whatever, and we had a guy jump in that same situation. We were talking, like, it's just got to have that IQ in terms of situational, what they're looking for you to do. So 1st down for Franklin. I think you're going to see the ball on the ground a lot.
These kids they got a nice running game.
Yeah. Look at this.
I think they got a very good running game. What am I talking about?
And 6 was smart there. He just kind of used his body to get in front of the guy a little bit. I think he was going to score regardless, so you don't have a penalty. So that was a 38-yard run. 38 yards by Michael Rogers.
Kid had great legs on there, right?
Yeah, he kept his legs going.
Caleb. Get. No.
Yeah.
All right, so no good, but it's going to be 43-13.
43-13. All right.
48 points. Wow. It's quite a season, right? Even if you play 8 games, that's 6 a game. Probably even more than that.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Most TDs in a career. And I don't mean like a quarterback that you could throw and run. You scored the most TDs in a career. A name was Player of the Year his senior year for East Brunswick in 1981. Lenny Beleza.
Okay.
Started as a sophomore.
A lot of goal line carries or no?
No, he was legit. He was legit. He scholarship to Rutgers.
Okay.
And now, for all you golfers, go to Tamarack. Not Tamarack. Oh boy.
But when you fall on
you got to get on it.
He did. Did he get hurt? Is that why he laid on it like that?
I don't think. Forsgate, you look, you see Lenny Beleza.
I think it's a cramp maybe. He's holding his leg up. I think that's why he fell on it, to be honest, because he had plenty of room. Obviously, high school football, you're down with the ball, you're down. You don't have to be touched. A little bit of cramping going on here with the Bears, right? We had DeJesus. If that's what it is, it looks like they're trying to stretch his leg out. Hopefully that's all it is for him. But
the kid's in there all year. I mean, every play, all around is. I wonder if he comes off on kickoffs or kickoff returns.
Yeah, I mean, I remember we had when we played, we had a number of guys that wouldn't come off.
You didn't come off, did you?
Yeah, no. What was Coach Borden thinking, right?
Yeah. Okay, how about this? A name.
Go ahead.
Most fumble recoveries in the season. 1985. This family, I said, has the most varsity letters than any other sport. Now, Montesquieu's different because there's a million of them.
Right.
But they're all siblings.
Okay.
And the Whalens, it could be, but this family has got it. Most varsity letters, most fumble recoveries in the season. Teddy Pazinko, 6 in 1988. How about that?
That's, yeah. Listen, that's not only being obviously a good player, but, you know, some people have that knack for being around the ball and seeing it. Not that.
How about this? Most TD passes caught in a season and a career. Barry Flanagan in the season, 9. And a career is Kenny Pruss, 11.
All right, so he had the good year, Barry Flanagan, though, probably.
Yeah,
Right?
he got hurt. Remember, he got hurt. Barry was one of the best receivers ever. He played with Hughes.
Okay.
He missed one whole year. But Pruss went on and played at Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Played D-back, and I think he returned punts.
We saw him not too long ago, remember?
Yeah, at your house.
He was in the neighborhood.
Right.
I think I called you.
Now.
Yeah.
How about this? Longest kickoff return for a TV. I was at this game. Eric Phillips, 91 yards versus Cherokee. You ever play Cherokee?
No.
They got a bowl, a real bowl. It's cool. Okay, back.
And that's good. We saw number 18, George Coilis, walk off on his own power, which was good. All right, Ezra Franklin, a little pass to him. Good.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Good spinning. Just protect yourself a little better.
Yep. Oh, so we'll say he picked up maybe a yard, maybe the half a yard. It's, you know, not much on that. I'm trying to see if, looking on the sideline here, I'm seeing if. Okay, Noah's back in the game, which is good. I was looking to see if he's on the right. He's the tight end on the right side. Maybe look for him again. He's kind of the only guy on this side. And there he goes. There he is. There he is.
Same guy got beat. Oh,
yep.
Boy.
And you know what? Good. Listen, good throw, good catch. Mm-hmm. If he could have got it out to him a little bit earlier in stride, maybe. You know, but.
Uh-oh. Number 8 coming out. Oof.
Oh, he looking straight at the quarterback, Coach. He looking straight at the quarterback.
Okay, I got a question for you, Coach.
Go ahead.
We're down a bunch of points.
Yep.
9 to go. You keep the first team in? At least for this possession,
there's
right?
There's a few things that go into that, right?
At least for this possession, because they've got a nice.
This is pass batted down at the
Well, I was happy last night with, even though the Commanders lost, I had one of the receivers in my fantasy. I finally did a fantasy league, so he scored a late touchdown, so I was happy he was still in late in the game. But unfortunately, the guy I played had the tight end for Green Bay who had a huge game. So,
Right.
But, yeah, listen, there's a lot of thoughts, both ways. You'd like to see a drive. Obviously, you don't want anyone to get hurt. Also, with the first team, obviously, the game is East Brunswick's going to lose this game. They're down 30 with a little over 8 left. And, these guys at practice are working hard, and you want them to have a chance just for that. And
especially you got young kids. You got some young kids out there, that I think is the first time I recognized George, number 18. As he's got a kid with, he is a kid with some potential.
All right, so here's Christie from the shotgun. We got Charleston next to him. Good confident throw there. Get up the field. There's Marquez. Yep. And I'd like to see that because this was a guy on our first broadcast. I was saying Gabriel Marquez. He had a couple of nice, bigger plays for the Bears, both in punt returns, kickoff returns when he got the ball in space, and he just showed that there.
Some nice speed.
Yeah, so that's a good positive because we haven't heard too much from him this year. So that gives them another weapon. And good confident throw by Sean Christie there. Stepped into it. Nice blocking again by that offensive line. The right tackle did a nice job there. Number 77, Brandon Adams for the Bears. Again, nice job. Had time. He had Marquez. He overthrew him a little bit.
Just keep running, kid.
Yeah.
Just keep running.
Maybe try to get a tiny bit more air under that ball, but
he seemed like he was reaching too quick, too soon.
Yep.
He's getting a lot of nice protection. He's standing up strong in the pocket.
And right, for the most part, if you're the Franklin defensive line, they're probably going to throw the ball. So, they're coming hard. So the offensive line is doing a nice job of.
Yep.
All right, so here come the Bears, 2nd and 10. He's looking at Franklin. Nice. Secured it.
Yeah.
Good timing play. Kind of threw it right on time.
The junior.
Yep. Caught the ball with 2 hands.
Caught it with 2 hands. No body, right?
100%, yep. So arguably the best drive for the Bears here.
Right.
They had the
nice
other good
drive.
one where they had the fumble where they drove down. That was a really good drive till the end, but
I like this formation. I know I say that all the time.
And a lot of Bears are getting involved too, which is nice to see. Christie, run with it. You got a lot of room. They're playing man.
Good block.
Good block.
Good job getting out of bounds, kid.
And yeah, number 12 there, Hussein Chitawala, saw Christie turn it up and
sophomore.
Yep, did a nice job blocking those receivers. That's how you get those big plays too. You get those receivers blocking downfield. And since they were playing man, their backs are turned to Christie, so he's got those lanes and was able to get a first down. All right, and we got the Jesus back in. I think he's battling a little bit. He's cramping up a little bit. He's not 100%. But you get in that red zone, he's sniffing the end zone, right? But what a game Noah's had today on both sides of the ball. All right, he's that same formation, right, with the tight end. He's on the left side.
Flare. There it is.
They got him. They got him. Yep, and with the hands, they got him. Yeah, that's a tie. That's on the defense.
Well, the Bears show me something there, you know. They could have gave up. They said, let's score. Let's score. A nice drive. Something to look at now.
And listen, not that you do that every time, but he's one-on-one.
Right.
There's not a ton of separation, but you trust him to throw it to him. He'd make a play, use his body. He's strong. It's the best and most comfortable I've seen. Christie, too, looked really comfortable there. Was stepping into his throw, confident, made the decision, and went with it.
Real nice throw. Nice throw.
All right, so here's Christie. Can't be afraid to use his legs as well, even if it's a designed pass.
Bing. Uh-oh. Did he drop that ball?
He caught it. I don't know if that's a rule. If he caught it in the end zone and you can't.
Oh, I guess you can't run it out of the end zone in anything, right?
Pretty good break on the ball there by that guy, too, because he came from the other side. Obviously, Christie didn't see him. He tried to squeeze that in there. But, hey, good drive there by the Bears.
Right.
So we got 6:49 left. Bears cut it 43-19. Obviously, you're going to see.
It's their best output there for points. I think it's a good team, a good defensive team.
Yeah, if you look at, I think, those first two games, I think they 24-14 maybe they lost first game and then only gave up 14, I think, the second game as well.
So, the onside kick, might as well, right? Why not?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, technically it is a 3-score game here, right? It's 24 points. Never know what can happen. I think you'll see Franklin with some good hands, people
up front.
Oh yeah, and they got the flag. So look where they're going to be kicking from here. I don't get that, though.
Oh, the flag was on the touchdown.
So you take the touchdown and you decline the penalty, no? Am I not making sense of that? Unless it was something else? You either take the penalty or the right?
And then it couldn't have been on the extra point.
No, I don't know. Get it.
Well, offsides?
Probably.
I hear the cheerleaders doing push-ups. No, they don't do the push-ups anymore. Remember they used to do the push-ups? And then, at 12, 13, they're good. Now it's fourth quarter or in the 30s.
Yeah.
Kind of cheating on those push-ups, ladies.
Exactly.
Can they decline that?
I guess they can't. Because if they could, they would just take the ball, right? They wouldn't want him to have another shot. Let's see if they switch it up here. Let's see if they do a little one up the middle or something.
Sometimes you like to just bang it.
Yeah. Or you dribble one and you try to get it just past the 40 and get a couple guys to run up.
Well, everyone's got assignment. Who's going for the ball, who's hitting the defender.
Good high one. All right.
Good job. You just didn't cover him up. You didn't cover him up, though.
Franklin at the 33-yard line, where they will take over first and 10.
And we do see some new
bodies going in there.
Yeah, we see a few new guys in there, so let's give them a little.
I see John Mulligan.
We got number 54 there, Kadir.
Gavin Paglia.
Yep, number 32, Gavin Paglia. We got number 21 there, Nyson Burgess, who's a sophomore. Got Chase McLean out there, number 3. Number 44, Nathan Zakareski, who's only a sophomore.
Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds.
Somebody had a good hit.
Yep. And it's also some of the angles here you want to take with these guys with speed. All right, a couple other guys that are coming in. We got number 4. That name sounds familiar, James Hagan. We know that name.
Oh, good job. I think it's...
Take our time here.
All right, East Brunswick's going to take that because they're getting some new guys in. I think they want to make sure they, number 1, have everyone out there that they need 11 guys. Make sure everyone knows I like this.
All right. So, that's a great time. Great move. Timeout. Let's settle those guys down. So the answer was Pazinko family, right?
Yep.
But I would think the Hagen family's up there. I think the Whalen family's up there.
Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds.
Okay, Coach. Most yards rushing in the game.
Oof. Greg Kohlheim?
Well, he's your guy.
Is he?
288.
Okay.
Second place, 94 against Edison. You played that game, right?
Yeah.
Had to be.
Yeah.
Joe DeGuda.
So me and Greg that game combined for 288 rushing.
Jimmy Varick, remember that game? Thanksgiving or last game of the year against Sayreville.
Yeah.
275 yards. And Mark Mariski, I remember that game. 247 against Union.
All right, here's that formation we saw before. They're going to run the ball. All right, nice tackle there, number 21. Good job. That's Nyson Burgess, who's only a sophomore. You can just see with, his body language is good, energy. You like to see that, these guys coming into the game.
Right.
That's good. You can just see it on right watching it when you see on film these guys that play with that energy. So that's good to see there. Good play by that young man.
Look at this kid.
Yeah,
he just put a knot on somebody's head.
Good tough run. Actually, East Brunswick guy didn't get his number, came in and really filled the hole nicely, but just couldn't hold on to him. And then real nice run there. Lowered his shoulder and.
Slow it down, please. Slow it down.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I was looking there. They had no one.
Was that the Lonesome End play? Was he let they hurt?
No, I don't think so. I know what you're saying. That was 41 yards. And let's see who that was. Number 6, DeJour Taylor, who's a junior. All right.
I'm pretty sure they're kicking this one. Oof. They don't got enough people out there.
All right, this is for 50. The regular kicker is going to do this one here. Low, but looked like he maybe got it inside the left or no? Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Snuck it in there.
You got some good eyes.
Yeah. Well, I've a 50-50 shot at getting it right? All right, so 50-19. I think we were talking earlier with the running clock. I think that's 33 or 34 points where that does that. So we're at a 31-point differential, so it's going to stay regular.
That's always a tough call, and I know I spoke about this on the other. Soccer's got, they call it a mercy rule, for a lack of a better word. Don't call it a mercy rule. I don't know what we're going to call it, but if you're up by 6 goals with 20 minutes to go in the game, it's over. Game's over. This rule of a running clock has been in I don't know how long. Too many bodies on the side. There's too many people that could be playing.
Well, that's what my thing is this. That's something that should be with the coaches, right?
Absolutely.
You get your guys in, you do that, you let these guys play. I don't love it, but, you were getting some situations where people maybe weren't doing that and running up the score and looking for stats in terms of stuff. I think, listen, all these guys, let them play.
And
right? And if your guys are better than mine and they're scoring, so what? But you would.
Right. Subs, scoring on subs or.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this is this second one like that, right?
All right, let me continue my pontification. Now, basketball is going to think of doing it. Right?
Right. Yeah. Yes.
And there's different ways, up 30 points, up 20 points, blah, blah, blah. But my point is some conferences on all these rules are including it at the sub-varsity level. If we are complaining, if we as athletic administrators are complaining, lack of numbers, lack of teams, no freshman team, no this. By shortening these sub-varsity games, you're going to keep less kids interested and having less kids playing.
Right.
It makes no sense to me.
And we'll tell the refs if the game's short and your pay's cut too, right?
Yeah, that won't
work. But I
work.
think that let them play. You have it. All right, so let's see who we got in here. We got
the quarterback coach.
This is number 12. That's who has been playing Hussein Chidawala.
Ooh, I thought he was going to break that.
Quarterback number 12, Hussein Chidawala, inside handoff, middle of the game.
And that's number 28. That's Aiden Briggs. He was getting the first game. He was getting a few carries there. I like the way he ran. He kind of ran into his right tackle there, Brandon Adams, a little. But I do like he was lowering his shoulder and trying to get some yards. And I do like some of these guys that are coming in.
Brandon Adams, a big kid out there, only a junior.
Yeah. Yeah, he's exactly. So we're talking about a lot of sophomores and juniors, guys that are going to be coming back for East Brunswick. Up. He's going to keep it.
Oh, look at that. That one may have been designed because you had two wideouts here, shield blocking.
Yeah, well, number 14, James Stockton, was one of those wide receivers blocking on that side, so nice job. And good run there by the backup QB. Hey, you're only one play from being the quarterback, right, in terms of that. So these, not only to give him a shot, but these are invaluable because – we don't want it to happen, but if, Sean Christie did ever go down with an injury, these are good snaps for
That's why
your backup to get.
Said before, get out of bounds, Sean.
Yeah, exactly. And what a good drive by Sean Christie to end his night here.
Right.
That was just really, a good positive, I think, for the Bears. Chidawala keeping it. He tricked a lot of people there.
Same play. I think it's a design play.
And number 21 there, a nice block late, nice on Burris, was blocking till the whistle. You like to see that with some of your substitutes in. They're playing with energy, playing till the whistle.
Right.
That's good stuff. We're down to 3:30 left in this fourth quarter. Bears are down 50-19. Got number 72, Jack Resnick, is the center here. George Quillis in motion. Able to get to the outside. He kind of danced a little bit there. That was Briggs again.
Square your shoulder and go upfield.
Yep, I think he's a little bit more comfortable, I think, as a runner right now, tackle a tackle. All right, and we did talk about this earlier. Franklin is going to be home against St. Thomas Aquinas, and then the Bears are going to go on the road to the Falcons of Monroe.
Is that at 7 o'clock? I think it is.
I think it's at 7 o'clock, yeah. All right, second at about 7. We got something here.
Yeah, we moved, I think.
Offside offense, 5-yard penalty. They make it a 2nd and 13.
All right, so
Is that number 12, Mr. Sneed? Is this his first appearance at QB? Is that who that could be? Look at this.
showed some good speed there, Briggs, right? He got to the outside, ran confidently there. I think he likes some contact, too. He likes lowering that shoulder to get a couple extra yards. And let's give that East Brunswick offensive line a lot of credit, too. Good job.
I messed up on the numbers there. I'm losing it. Sorry, guys.
All right, so here we go, 1st and 10. Quillis in motion. They're going to give it to him on that sweep.
Nice move. Nice cut again.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they're going to call a hold, but might have been behind the play a little bit. That flag came out.
That's tough because now you're in the game. You want to show, you want to do something, you want to hit someone, and you know.
Somebody going to get me to one of the bigger guys are going to come get me to help me get down the steps. Yeah, one of the coaches is going to come over here.
10 yards.
A minute to go.
Ball will be slide back to the 45.
And those penalties, that the spot foul, so that's why the ball goes where it does. So it's going to be 1st and 12 here. Ball on the 45.
I'd like to see these young guys get a score.
Yeah, let's see if they decide to throw the ball.
I'm sure Franklin's saying the same thing.
Yeah. Hold on to that ball.
Yes.
All right, we probably, unless there's an incompletion or something else, it's probably going to be the last play.
Right.
If they do, actually they're waiting to spot it so that if they don't want to run another play, they can just say we're good.
Well, I like the way the Bears hung in there, and although they could have very easily just relaxed, they played tough.
They're saying that's going to be it. They're not going to run another play. So just to kind of recap here, Franklin Warriors with the 50-19 win over the Bears. Some good things in that first half from the Bears. They cut a 16-0 deficit to 16-13. Franklin had a little too much as the game went along, but if you're looking at another positive, the Bears had a really nice drive later in that fourth quarter for a touchdown, and I think have a shot against Monroe. They showed some good. Just have to be a little bit more consistent. And listen, you're not going to win games with the schedule they have unless you play a full 48 minutes. And I think we're getting closer. Showed some positive. And listen, give Franklin credit. I thought they played well. They have some really nice players. I think out of the 3 teams they played, clearly the best team that they played so far this year.
Well, like I said to the coach, I saw a lot of improvement. A lot of questions were answered about who can play, who's the go-to person. And I think that was quite obvious.
And also a nice game by Noah DeJesus. To give
Right,
him,
exactly.
He had a touchdown, interception for a touchdown, a big fumble that allowed the Bears to get another score and did some good things on offense. A lot of other good players too, but I really thought he stood out with some of the stuff he did today. So for Frank Noppenberger, I'm Rich Whalen. We'll see you soon.